this thing, man. I'm so rubbish. Yeah, let me get this thing on. Listen, man, I need a date. I'm married, but I need a date.
We need to see your face. Somebody, technical people, why is it, let me ask somebody, why are you on YouTube? I should be streaming live to YouTube as well. Why is it when someone connects sometime, we can't see them? Has anybody got a solution as to why?
Someone's saying, is my account on private? No, man. My business is out there.
This is what I'm saying, girl. No, account is not private. So we need to work this out, because we need to have a good talk with you, girl. Right? We need to. Okay. Have you updated your app? I was just checking to see if we're live. I'm going on in a different room. Kiss my teeth. Are you following each other? Yes, of course. Just go. Nails. Oh no, the hair's sweat out from today. I was. Listen. Let's get to this. The sexy way. Who sees this? Who's got the nails done today? I know. She had to allow Instagram access to a camera. Okay, Angelica, if you are watching, you just got a notification. You are live on you. Just got my notification. You are on YouTube. Thank you. I just got Angelica. If you're watching, basically, you need to allow access from your phone to Instagram. You need access. You need to allow your phone to have access to Instagram. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I think she's back. Let's go. Let's do this. And then we've got go ask your mother. They're coming on after. Let's hold on. Should we go Dutch on the first date? I want to know you.
It's brilliant. Let me try it now. I'm going to try it now. I'm going to try it.
So you've got, what phone have you got?
Here, I've got some rubbish phone.
Girl, you got some.
Right. Listen, I'm going to fix the thing. So that if nothing else I do tonight.
You are coming on live on this thing. That's what I'm telling you. So you go to your settings and go to Instagram, and then on the Instagram, it will say allow access to camera. And you say, yes, bitch. Oh, she's gone. Best dates. Okay, people, so let's get into it. If you just looked in, this is Quarantine Date Night, where we sit all the juice and the tea, which has gone down my top, all this juice and the tea on relationships. And today we're talking about best first dates. We're going to keep it positive. We're going to keep it nice. Best first dates, and should you go Dutch, okay, on a first date? If the other person asked you on the date, should you still go Dutch on a first date? I want to know. Settings up, Instagram, allow access. Right, this is too funny. Someone actually said this is too funny. Actually, are you trying to say that with other people? We just said, have you been speaking with your hands since I did my nails on Friday? This is what I'm saying. I'm glad some of you don't understand what I'm talking about. When you get your nails done, yeah, you get. I want to see Kate and Trisha. Who is Kate and Trisha? I don't know who that is. Let's go. Okay. Okay, now, should you go Dutch when you... Hello?
Yo!
Judi, I got my nails done too.
Oh my God. Babes, I swear that we are ridiculous, but I couldn't wait to be like, yeah.
Listen, I'm all this.
All of this, I just want to hold something and go,
Yeah, I'll be like, you talking to me? Hello?
hello.
Hi.
And you know when you got the phone and you're like,
Yeah. And you're like,
Listen.
1 minute.
I never knew how hype getting nails are, you know. I swear to God.
babes, listen, introduce yourself, guys, because I met you there when we spoke the other day. You've got an amazing podcast called Up Your Mother. But you know, we like couples to come up on here as well at the beginning. So just introduce yourself, people.
Yes, well, my name's Vanel, and this is my lovely partner.
Hey guys, my name's Cindy. What's up, guys?
How long have you guys been together? Because I think you need to tell them how you kind of met, because I think that was beautiful.
Okay, so we've been together. We've only been together for 2.5 years.
2.5 years, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You've only been together 2.5 years?
Yeah. 2018. Beginning of 2018.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah, she's like, what?
Yes,
Yeah, been together for 2 years. It all started in the beginning of January 2018. Yeah.
love that. And so when you got to when you met, was that in 2018 then? Yeah.
Yeah, we met in 2018.
No,
well,
initially,
technically.
okay, let's tell the story. Let's tell it right.
Yeah, let's
Tell
say
it
right. Let's say how it is.
said. So basically, I was on a night out, and he was on a night out. He was actually on his birthday night out. It was actually his birthday yesterday as well.
Oh, it was actually my birthday yesterday, so you know, we had a celebration going
yesterday.
on. I turned 30, so yeah.
30.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So that's why we're a bit like,
Yeah.
but we went on a night out.
Went on a night out.
He was out taking a picture, and on his phone, mad Cindy as she does. Well, actually, I don't actually usually do this though. I only did it with you.
Yeah, for some
I
reason.
went up to you and I was like, "Oh, let's take a selfie." I didn't know him, but I was like, "Let's take a selfie." So I grabbed his phone, took a picture. But then my girls were like, "Cindy, man, come on the train. We're gonna miss the train, man. Give him back his phone."
So it was good. So I went.
Was she hating? Why was she?
I don't know. Maybe they were just rushing. I don't know. Were they hating probably?
No,
I think they just rushing for the last train. To be honest.
Actually, you know when you're on a night out and like the train's coming, but then it was still like 8 minutes on the train anyway. But anyway.
Yeah.
But
so basically, after that, what it was, so I took the picture with her. Then a few months later, come the end of the year.
Wait, but you never got my name or number.
I never got a name or number. I didn't even know who she was. And I name and number. So me, I obviously the picture. Then come the end of the year, I posted the picture of me and her on Twitter. And I was like, yo, guys, I met this girl.
I need to know if these guys are hearing this. So they took a picture. Let me do a little recap, right? Okay, so, right. They took a picture in a little party because it was his birthday. Took a little picture with Cindy. And then basically she had to go and he didn't get the number or the name. And he ended up putting this picture out on Twitter, basically looking for her.
Basically, that was it. And I put it on Twitter saying, yo, have you seen this girl? I met her in Shoreditch, just took a picture of her, never got her name and number. Someone find her for me.
Yeah.
Then boom. 2 days later, someone's like, yo, I found her. And
I know.
Twitter did its thing. It went around.
The craziest, Judi, listen to this shit. The craziest thing is, I think it was New Year's Day, 2018. And on New Year's Eve, I went to church, yeah. And I was saying my prayers for the next year. And one of my prayers was, Lord, I'm done with these fuckboys. Please. The next man you bring me, make him not waste my time. I'm tired.
And let the Lord say amen. Then guess who turned up?
And that it was so funny because that same morning, New Year's Day, I got a message saying, "Oh, Cindy, someone's looking for you."
Yeah, so I did my hunt. You know what I mean? Someone's looking at him. That's
Hold on. So after the prayers, after you went down on the knees and said, "Stop sending me the F boy," he messaged you. Someone messaged you saying that he was looking for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody was like, "Oh, he's looking for you," and then I was like, "Oh my gosh, like who is this guy? Like who is this person?" And then
That was it.
Okay, let me just speak to the fact. Let me just speak to the people because I know some of you on your knees right now. I know you're on your knees.
They're doing the real praise and worship right now. Listen, it happens to you,
So, where did you go on when you first met? Like when you found out he did that, Cindy? How did you feel? Did you feel like this is creepy, or did you check him out and think,
Do you know what? At first, I thought, because Judi, I'm a very like spontaneous person. I go with the flow. If I'm the type of person, I'm like, if there's an opportunity, you know, just
say yes.
Just see how. Sorry, my daughter's like,
everyone, that is their baby. Everyone's like, is that their baby? Yes.
Yes. That's our baby.
So literally, sorry, she's literally.
Don't worry yourself. Show her foot, but not her face. There's so many people for not wanting to show your baby.
There you go.
Yeah, but literally, she was But literally, I was like, what's going on? But I was just like, you know what? Let's just see. He's come all this far, he's come all this way.
Yeah.
And what stood out about him is that he was just a genuine person, and he was so much fun. Yeah, our first phone conversation was like
it literally
5
lasted
hours.
5 hours. Like, we were just literally just chatting.
Yeah.
Just a straight chat. We were chatting about
5 hours. I don't even know this man. He's looking
Trust
for me.
I could be anybody. You know what I mean? But I chatted for 5 hours.
Someone, MJ Harris, we're coming to you in a minute, babe. Someone said on here, what is the exact prayer that you said to me?
If you read the Bible, Romans, I'm joking, I don't even know what verse it is in the Bible.
I can't remember, but I remember, you know when you're going into the new year, you're praying, praying.
Yeah.
And I was like, Lord, I'm tired, no more. I was like, if you bring the right one, I will act correct.
So where was your first date?
So the first date, I took her. So basically, I took her on 5 dates in a row. Basically, what it was, first off, we had a bit of cheeky chiquitos. You know what I mean? No, those cheeky. Was it chiquitos? No. Or Frankie and Benny? Sorry, my bad.
We went out for dinner.
We did dinner. Then we took her to play a little bit of pool at the bowling alley section, like the game section. We went to the bar to have a few drinks. Then we went to the cinema to watch Jumanji. But she slept halfway through.
All on the same day?
All on the same night.
And then that's when I was like...
Yeah. But I mean, she slept halfway through the film. But...
Before I let you go, can I ask you, did you go Dutch or did he pay?
He didn't bring nothing out.
But he paid for everything. I didn't do anything.
I even paid for Uber. Actually, yeah.
So do you think that it's important for, especially for a first date, especially if the man is coming with intentions for him to pay?
Hey, man, listen, if you I want to take you out, you're inviting this girl to come in, like, to have a date. Listen, as a man, you must pay because you're inviting them to come on this date. Man, they might be like, oh, you can't say that. No, let's be real, guys. Come on, man. You got to pay the first date. But second and third dates, she's come and said,
second and third date, even now that we're in a relationship, I literally say to him, you know what? Like, I'm taking you out today.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Loads of times where I've taken him out.
Yeah, man.
And loads of times where we just go hard. We're together now. Our money is the same money now. So
it's not even my money no more. It's her money. It's everyone's money. So listen.
I love that. If there's one thing, I just want to say, MJ, we're coming to you next. If there's one thing you guys could say to give some encouragement, because today I want it to be positive, some encouragement. Yeah. We heard that, Cindy, you pray. Veneer, we want to hear what from a man's perspective, because I feel like sometimes people feel like this is never ending, this singleness, like, or maybe they are in a relationship and feeling a bit like, oh, we're stuck. Is there any advice you'd give to anybody, singles first?
I just say, listen, don't try and rush it, you know. Sometimes, listen, your man or woman will come. There's no time limit. Listen, a lot of people will be out here just saying, I need to be in a relationship. I need to find a woman. I need to do it. Sometimes it naturally just comes. I felt it was natural with me and Cindy. That's how deep it was. That's why I feel like
I think you're right. Sorry to cut you. That's one of the key, when it just feels natural.
It's natural. Don't force the situation. When you force it, if I forced it, I don't think we'll be on live with you right now. No. I just let it just feel natural. Let's just, see how it goes. Yeah. And we've seen how it goes. Look.
And I always say to my girls, the one for you is the one that makes you laugh, not the one that gives you butterflies.
Oh, let's repeat that again, please.
Come on now, because sometimes You feel
like ladies, you will understand me.
Not
like
usual type. So the one that makes you laugh, but not the one that gives you butterflies.
Yes.
Hey, can we preach today?
Because literally, like, and trust me, he will give you you will get the butterflies, but they will come anyway. But like ladies, you understand me. Sometimes when you see a guy, instantly you get the butterflies and you get the flutters because like you're just like, oh, but that's the one. That's the one that's always giving you the problems.
That's it.
Okay.
That's
the
it.
problems.
Yeah.
But the one that can make you laugh and you can be yourself. You can walk around with no makeup. You don't care. You're just your own self.
Madam, if she doesn't allow you to be yourself, and you feel that you have to force things, I don't think it's working out. I was allowed, like, listen, on the first day,
I can back off my wig and he won't care.
On the first day, she was chewing her burger like and a chicken with her hands like no tomorrow. So it was like, hey.
Listen, you guys are adorable.
Thank you.
So inspirational. I love your truth. You've got a beautiful family. And like I want to say, Cindy, you had a daughter beforehand. And
yes, I was a single mother for 5 years before I met Vanel.
Right.
Yeah.
You combined your family together, and I think it's just so beautiful.
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful that you've come together and just showing people that, love is still there and it can work. Please tell people where they can find you.
So basically, first of all, we've got a podcast that's out on BBC Sounds called Parenting Show. It's called Go Ask Your Mother. It's on BBC Sounds. Episode 2 is out right now. So every Wednesday is out. You can check that out.
And you can hear more about how we met.
You can hear a lot about how we met.
Our family set up.
And how we can raise our kids as well.
How we're raising our
so it's quite fun. I hope guys can check that out.
What you should do is go into the comments now and tag your name and also maybe get a link and come back and put the link in, yeah?
Yeah.
We do that.
Thank you so
honestly, love you so much.
Love you too, guys.
Being on here. See you guys. And go and check out the podcast. Go and check out.
Yes, go and put your name in and make sure you go and copy your link and put it in the group.
Will do, Julie. Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you,
See you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
What a lovely couple. I mean, it just gives you that hope. MJ, we are ready for you, MJ. And then we're going to Angelica. Today it's all about the positive vibes. We're going to get to the positive vibes, and we're just going to get some amazing people after MJ. Hey, my baby.
Hello. How are you, love?
Oh, I got to get a screenshot. Hold on, babes. Oh, babes, you're just looking all fine and pretty and gorgeous and everything.
I got myself together for you, darling. I said only for Judi.
Listen, I'm so excited. Obviously, I've heard you already, but just seeing you in person and talking to you, you just glow. And I love watching your videos. I love your advice. You're just straight to it, but you're compassionate at the same time. And I find things that you say is so real, yeah? And obviously, this is quarantine date night. Please tell the people who you are, boo-boo.
My name is Malcolm MJ Harris, and I help you live your best life financially, emotionally, sexually, and I make you laugh a whole lot along the way too.
That's what I'm talking about. So MJ, you hear us talking about first dates and dates and good dates. What would you say is a good date or has been the best date for you?
Ooh. So I live in Southern California and I love the beach. It's where I live. It's where I spend most of my time. To me, my perfect first date was when a guy took me out. We went to the beach and we just sat there talking. No interruptions from other people. We sat there talking and it was so great. We walked up and down. There's a sunset. So you look all good in the sunset. And then after that, we went and got some good Italian food. Now, y'all don't judge me, because I know you're not supposed to do it on the first night. But I did get some on the first night. I did. And that was the icing on the cake, baby, okay? It was amazing, okay?
Do you think, because obviously I know some people feel like, oh, give it up on the first day. But do you feel like if that's the vibe, you're grown people, you're safe, do you?
And my thought is this. We're all grown, just like you said. We're grown. And I feel like we got to break away from this idea of living under other people's rules, living that I should do this, I should wait, that I should whatever. What do you two as consenting adults want to do? And if you're going to be able to be sexual at any level with somebody, whether it's date 1 or date 10, it doesn't matter. And you know that you'll be able to go to bed at night comfortably, sleeping well on your own pillow, not feeling guilty, bad, or feeling like you're less than for what you did, then by all means do it, and do it well, baby.
And I know you do it well, baby.
I do.
So can you tell us, how do we, as single people, because there's a lot of single people in the world, and they're looking, they're praying, they're going on their knees, but I feel like there's an energy that maybe we need to be giving out or having within ourselves to get to that stage to even attract someone good. How do we preserve and give that energy and nurture it so that we attract what we're actually looking for?
I think that what we have to do is, here's the thing I know to be true. There are good men and good women everywhere. They're not in scarcity. What allows us not to see them is that we see folks through a lens of our own stuff, so our own childhood stuff, our own traumas, our own fears, our own insecurities. And that lens, that filter changes how we view the world. So the first thing we have to do is we have to remove that filter by dealing with the parts of ourselves that is unhealed, the parts of ourselves that attract the type of people that we cannot have long-term relationships with. You know, I can say for myself, there was a significant part of myself that had dealt with abuse at a level you could not imagine. Some people may be able to. And with that said, for me, I kept attracting partners that were very similar to my abuser. And because I did not want to because I didn't know that I need to get to the root of that, I kept saying there are no good men out here. Everyone does me wrong. No. I am a magnet for my level of emotional maturity and my level of healing. So if I'm attracting the same types of people, that means I need to rise higher and vibrate higher by healing and letting go of the things that have been holding me down.
I need to put some lip gloss on for that one.
Me too, girl. Let's get ourselves together, girl. We got. Okay. All right. We good? Okay.
That one touched the soul. It touched the nerve, because sometimes you're right. There's so much other healing that needs to be done. You don't even realize it, and you've got that lens of just destruction or no self-worth, of hurt, of hate, even of unforgiveness, and then that's what you're attracting. So how would you? What would advice? Not be dying at this stage. Hold on there, baby. What advice? How do we even go through that process first
of healing? So the advice that I would have to anyone is to, first of all, take a step back from searching for a partner, just for a second, not forever, but just take a step back and identify what are the common habits that I bring to or attract within relationships. I'll use myself for an example. One of the common habits that I would do within relationships was I would build relationships with emotionally unavailable and emotionally abusive people. Right? Now, they may not show that way as day one, because who's going to show that on the first date? But over time, it would evolve into that. And then I would then spend the duration of the relationship trying to work hard for their attention, their affection, their affirmation, just work hard for their love. And so what I had to do is I had to take a step back and say, hold on. I am not just this old little victim of bad men. I am attracted to some really bad traits. I had to accept that. Then I had to go backwards. This is the next step, to be able to identify what part of my early life did I learn that this is what love looked like. Often we seek out love that looks like the type of love or the form of love that we received at some other point in our life. So I had to go backwards. And it's still a journey. It still is a journey to go backwards, to be able to say, okay, where did I learn this from? And to be able to heal from that, to be able to work through the anger, the trauma of actually identifying this person hurt me like this early in life. I got to heal from that. I got to grieve that, because if I don't heal and grieve that initial form of abuse, then how can I be prepared and whole to then start attracting those other types of people out there? People ask me all the time, they say, where can I go to find better men? I say, wherever you are. You have to become a better version of you. They're everywhere. But you're not going to attract them, because here's the thing, Judi, I'll say this. Let's say that a good man or a good woman were to come to you right now, for all the listeners. Somebody were to come to you right now and say, hey, baby, I'm here for you. I'm here. I'm going to take good care of you. financially and otherwise. I'm gonna have the best sex you ever had in your life. I'm gonna love you like nobody's ever loved you. I'm gonna be everything that you could ever want, need, or desire. Here's what's gonna turn them away instantly, is when they see your unhealed wounds, because they're gonna say, whoa, why would I want to be connected to that? You see where I'm going with that? And so that's why I say take a step back from where do I find them to how can I heal to be ready for them.
And I feel on top of that as well, sometimes because you're not in the right place, a good one will come and you cannot even recognize them.
You repel them away.
This is
you literally repel them away.
So what would you say are the signs that you've come to a place where you could be ready for a relationship? You could be ready for. I think that one of the biggest signs is, and I'll say this, I don't believe that life is very linear where you're going to hit a point of I am fully and completely healed and now I can go on to dating. That ain't how it works. Because when you do start dating someone, you're going to see new triggers come up. What it is once you get to the point where you can recognize, this is where my pain body is. This is the areas of pain that I have. And you are able to process that pain in such a way where that pain is no longer an emotional burden on you. And you're able to manage it when it cooks up. Because you may meet a partner, right? One of the most triggering experiences is meeting a partner. So you meet a partner, you love them, they love you, it's great. And then you start to feel all that old stuff coming up around trust. Well, where's he at? What is he doing? Or you feel the stuff coming up around whatever it is you got going on. It will start to come up even when you are healed. But here's the thing. Healing doesn't mean you're not triggered. Healing means you now have the tools to manage that, to be able to say, okay, this is where I'm going through right now. I recognize that. Let me talk openly to my partner about what I'm experiencing, because this has nothing to do with them. In terms of, it's not their fault. Baby, I'm feeling blah, blah, blah like this in this moment. When you said X, Y, Z, I felt X, Y, Z, and I know that it's not your fault, but let me talk through this with you. So to me, you know you're ready once you're at a point of being able to understand that your pain is something that can be managed, and you are actively and able to manage them in such a way that they don't impact your relationships negatively. Oh, I tell you what, Malcolm, you just, and this is why I love you, because you speak from experience, but you speak in a way that is non-judgmental, but for us to simply understand. It's that you speak directly to us. And one of the other things I feel as well, when I have conversations with friends and families and just people on here, this whole thing about type, I feel like for myself, you know, when I was younger, there was a specific type, there's a specific type. And now I'm older, like the whole type thing is gone out the window. It's more about how you make me feel. People are stuck in this type. What does it do when you are so rigid in I've got a particular type, Well, where does that come from?
Well, I think that here's the thing. When we talk about type, what we're talking about is preference. And one thing we have to get down to is that we don't have a type, so to speak. What we're attracted to is what feels comfortable and familiar. And so that's why someone says, why am I always attracted to the wrong kinds of guys? It's because it's comfortable and familiar. And again, we've got to step backwards. If you find yourself always attracted to emotionally unavailable men, or always attracted to men who seem to be, I don't know, just untrustworthy in some way, shape, or form, we got to go further back. Why is that familiar to you? Because we're only attracted to what's familiar to us. Oh, because perhaps you had a father who was emotionally unavailable and you spent most of your life trying to get his affection. Perhaps you had a mom who was the same way. And so with that understood, what you're doing is you don't have a type. What you have is an unhealed wound that makes you attracted to what feels normal and familiar. You see where I'm going with that? So what I tell a lot of people is I say, if you're looking to grow into healing your pain and being attracted to different types of partners, you have got to give yourself permission to not take action on your attractions for a while. What do I mean by that?
Say that.
Give yourself permission to not take actions on your attractions for a while, because your attraction, your picker is off right now. So what you have to understand is that what you're attracted to does not serve you. And the evidence is there. Look at your past relationships. So what you have to do is, while you're in your healing process, when you do feel attracted to someone, you need to take a step back and go either super slow with that person, or talk to someone that you trust, someone who you know is going to have an objective opinion on you, a friend who's seen your history, to say, hey, this person I'm attracted to, do they, from your perspective, do they have any sense of similarities to anything anybody I've dated in the past? Do you see something I don't see yet? You have to give yourself permission to recognize that right now your ability to perceive what's good for you is a little off. That's okay. And until you're healed, it's going to be off. So give yourself permission not to act on your attractions.
Oh, I love that. There's two more things I want to ask you, because I know you're a busy man. I don't want to keep you all night, even though I wish I could. One of the other things, you know, a lot of people talk about, especially from the female perspective, and the same in the LGBTQ plus community, people just ghosting, just disappearing. How do we, is there signs that this person's going to ghost? Is there kind of red flags? And when they do, how do you deal with that situation? Especially where, you know, there's been people that's met someone and that first month, it feels like, oh, there's something, then they just disappear. And it's almost like a little mini heartbreak. So is there little signs for people that are going to do this ghosting, and how do we recognize it, and how do we move on after it?
Well, I've got some good news and some challenging news for folks. Here's the thing. When it comes to ghosting, the challenging, well, the good news is this. It's not your fault. The challenging news is that there's no way to avoid it 100%, but we can do things that can minimize the impact on us. Let me explain what I mean by this. When someone ghosts you, when they stop communicating with you with no explanation and they just disappear, this person is showing you that they're at a level of emotional maturity that they're not able to communicate when they are no longer interested in something. That's what they're showing you. They're showing you that they're operating at a different vibration than you, at a different level of emotional maturity. That's unfortunate, because it's not like you sought out this person from that matter. So what I tell people to do as a way to help prevent it and minimize the opportunities for ghosting is this, and this works very well actually. You give people the same level of energy that they give you. I teach a lot about feminine energy and letting the more masculine party be in the lead. And some people say, oh, that's so disempowering, or that's so submissive. It's not that. What I'm saying is, if you let the person that you are getting to know take more of the lead in showing, and if they reach out every day, then you reach out every day. If they reach out twice a week, then you reach out twice a week. When you let them set the tempo, that puts you in a position where you're never giving far more than them than they are giving to you, which puts you in a position where if they slow down because you're letting them set the pace, then you can slow down too, and therefore you don't end up in a position where you feel ghosted. Oftentimes the people who I've seen, and for myself also, when I felt most ghosted, it was that I was offering a level of consistency and availability that the other person had never shown. Or if they did show, it was for a short period of time. And so I was offering this because I'm like, well, I'm a good person. I'm going to put my best foot forward. Then inevitably that person would fall off. And I'm like, they ghosted me. They left me hanging. It's like, no, baby. You gave them the riches that are within you. Your consistency is one of your gifts. You're giving them your gifts too soon, too prematurely. You know that what you got is gold. So why wouldn't you wait it out to see what they can give you before you give them your goodness? Because here's the thing, if I never gave you all of my goodness too soon and you ghosted me, it's not going to hurt. It's like, well, what does it matter? I never gave you that much anyway. You see what I'm saying? So the way to protect yourself.
And as well, it's looking at their patterns. I think sometimes we don't allow people to, you know, show us who they are. We're quick to say, oh, my favorite place to eat is lobster. Oh, my favorite this is this. Oh, I love it when a man calls me first thing in the morning. I love it when he calls me late at night. And then you've already told them, him or they or her or him, or, you know, you've already given away all that you want. So what happens is they take all that information, especially if they're not there with intention, but they're just there for a particular reason. They take all that information and they practice it on you for maybe a month or so until they've got to the position that they want. And then whatever, you've given yourself away, you've given the time, whatever, the coochie, whatever, and then you will see their real behavior. Sometimes let them learn you. Don't just tell them everything.
Don't give them your playbook up front. I'm very big on that. I teach a lot about masculine and feminine energy. And one of the things I want to make
Can you explain
absolutely
that? And after I've got one more question, I swear, just one more.
Please, yeah. So with masculine and feminine, what that is that masculine and feminine energy has nothing to do with genitals or gender. Masculine feminine energy is your primary energy source that you operate from. Masculine energy tends to be very decisive. Is not quite as invested in the feelings of it all, so much they're invested in the decisions of it all. They are the protectors, they are the providers, if not financially, still emotionally, they want to have your back. And they also want to feel like they can pursue something. Feminine energy is a little bit different. Feminine energy likes to be cherished. Feminine energy is more intuitive. Feminine energy brings feeling to the table. Masculine energy needs feminine energy because we soften things. We make things palatable, and we also give them something to pursue, and they love it. And so for me, when I recognize the power of my feminine energy, which I teach men and women all over the world this, when I recognize the power of my feminine energy, what I realized was that it is my job to invite in a man's attraction to me and invite him to pursue me through my actions, but it is not my job to teach him how to pursue me. I invite him to pursue me by showing my interest, by making sure that I blow up his ego so that he loves how he feels to be in contact with me. I blow that ego up. I do everything I need to do to make him feel like a king so that he'll pursue me. And if he does not pursue me, then he's not my king. And so from that perspective, I never give him a high level of pursuit or energy until I see it from him. Once I see it from him that he's really into me, baby, you can't hold me back. I'm going to make him feel like a king. I'm going to be a massive force of affection and love towards him. But he's got to earn that first, because my feminine power, my feminine energy is something to be cherished.
Most definitely. Well, look, there was just the last question is almost there, which you kind of answered, regards to like, what are the signs to show you that someone is genuinely interested in you? I think that's definitely one of the main ones. People, I don't know. I think a lot of people go through, I don't know if she likes me. I don't know if I'm not really sure if they like me. Well, they did call, but I'm not sure. They're just not that sure. What are the signs, would you say? Key signs to know, like, this person is possibly is interested in you?
Well, I'm going to speak heavily to masculine energy because that's what I know how to attract, and I know how to read that very well.
Yeah. Okay.
I will say that someone with masculine energy, male, female, doesn't matter, when they are interested in you, they pursue you, they vocalize it. People say, oh, he's the strong silent type. Nobody's a strong silent type when it comes to what they want. They pursue you because they have it's almost that they want to have you so that no one else can, because they don't want anyone else to get you yet. So when someone is interested in you, the signs are clear. They're going to verbalize it. They're going to make time to spend with you, even if it's just a matter, because we're in quarantine right now, even if it's just a matter of him saying, hey, you want to get on FaceTime together and watch TV together, while we just talk. A lot of times people do, you sit on FaceTime, I'm watching my show, you watching my show. You're not necessarily having an active conversation, but they want to be in your space. They want access to you. So that's a big thing. Are they seeking out? Another thing is, are they making time for you? I don't care how busy they are. Even me, if I'm interested in you, when I get finished filming with you, I would text you, hey, how's your day going?
Yes.
I'm between filmings. I'll hit you up later on tonight. I just want to let you know I'm thinking about you. You will make room to make that person feel like a priority, or at the very least let them know that you're on your radar. And I think also one of the things that's really key is that they ask you questions about yourself. They want to learn about you. That's huge.
That is huge. Listen, we just want to know, when are you coming to the UK? When are you coming?
I am coming.
Your book?
I'm coming as soon as Rona is taken care of. I had a meeting with a publisher 2 days ago about a project that they'd like me to do. So I will have some books coming out very soon. Thank the Lord Jesus. Yes. And everything's going well. I would say in the meantime, for folks, if they love me and they love what they hear, and you can follow me on almost any platform, which is MJ Harris Speaks. It's MJ Harris Speaks. I give advice on the daily, and my intention is just one thing: to help you live your best life. That's my only intention.
Most definitely. And it's not just in relationships, but finance, which I think is really important.
Yes.
Especially what we've just come through. We're going to be in a global economical crisis, and you need to get your money together, people.
Yes.
You need to understand where you can make money, different source of incomes, and really understanding how I think, especially for me, especially within the Black community, I feel like, and working class, we need to understand how we was taught about money and how we created the patterns to how we deal with money now as adults. It's really how we teach our children about money and not being scared, and understanding the system so that we can make money, and not money in the sense of just material things, but generational wealth.
Yes, passive income that you can pass on to the next generation is it's so huge, because in times like this, when you hit, I mean, I'm not bragging, but for me, when we hit this period of time with the recession, one of the things I was so grateful for was the decisions that I made in yesteryears that positioned me where I'm not worried about how am I going to pay my bills. And so that's what I do as I teach people to say, hey, you can't change the decisions you made yesterday about money, but I can help you to make some alternative choices today so we can help improve your tomorrow.
Most definitely. And I'm just waiting for that TV show. I'm waiting for your TV show. That's all I'm saying. I'm speaking into the universe. And when you have it, I will be a guest. That's all.
Yes, you will, baby. Yes, you better believe it.
So just hook me up. I can't wait for you to come to the UK. I'm telling you, you've got a good fan base here. We want to see you live. We want to write down the notes. We want our little MJ books, and we just want to improve and grow in loving ourselves, so we can then love somebody else. Malcolm, thank you so much, babe. It's been a pleasure, and we will speak soon.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me on. I love y'all. I see y'all all saying I love you, MJ. I love you all too.
One more screenshot, babe.
Okay.
Thank you so much, baby. Much love. Take care.
Much love to you too, babe. Bye-bye.
Oh, isn't he just amazing? Like, listen, don't tell me I don't bring you. Listen, you better write that down, okay? Angelica, where are you, Angelica? Angelica, I hope you saw that. Did you guys like that? I feel like I need a little music. Did you hear what he said? Angelica's here. Did you hear what he said? They will have time for you. I'm just on a. Yeah. I remember. It's not even about remembering. It's about actually.
Where was Judi? Where was my man 30 years ago?
Babes. Listen, he's amazing, isn't he?
Listen, I wanted to go to bed like 40 minutes ago, but this MJ just kept me up.
I'm telling you, he is so amazing. And he's got different areas as well where he's amazing. The finance area, without a doubt. The confidence building area, without a doubt. Talking about, previous traumas and dealing with that, and relationships. He keeps it real. He keeps it 100% real. We are so glad that we're seeing you, Angelica, and you just look amazing.
Are you mad? I feel mash up tonight.
No, you don't.
Look at me with my glasses.
If that's the mash up look, that the mash up look, my darling. You are just amazing. What's happening with you? You're married, aren't you?
Yeah, married. So Michael, you remember Michael Underwood from CBBC? Married him.
Did you? Wait, I'm trying to. Michael, I think I do know who. Is that who you got married to? How long have you been married for?
Yeah. About. See, I'm the man. I never remember dates. Sometime, yeah. So about 10 years or something like that.
We want to know the secret to having a 10-year marriage. Like, how did you know that this person was the one for you to marry? How did you know?
But listen, I'm listening to MJ thinking all the people I went out with before, he's got a point. You know, when you're younger, trauma, and you attract the wrong people. So I attracted the wrong people from time. And also as well, another thing is about control. You can't control somebody else. So don't give too much of yourself until you know. That is what is so true, because I'm like this. When I love 100%. You know, I'm tactile and stuff like that. So I was always giving so much. Then I'd be like, actually, this person's taking the mick.
Taking the mic, yeah. And the thing is, when you give so much of yourself, that's where they can have the control.
Exactly. So I totally agree with that masculine thing, because I am quite like, you put on that, but then when you know you're safe, then give all the love that you can. Do you know what I mean? So
would you say your husband was completely different to the guys you would kind of dated before?
Yeah. He's like, also, do you know what he does? He just lets me be me, because I'm mad. I like to party. I like, I like flirting. I like having a good time. And he just looks at me just like, what are you doing? Whereas in the past, people would be like, why are you doing that? Stop doing that. Do you know what I mean? Or, trying to control me. And I'm like, nah.
Well,
I can't be having
the
that.
thing is, you come across so quiet.
Of course I do. I got to pay my bills. Everybody, Judi, listen there, Judi, everybody who meets today, you're so different that you're on TV. Obviously, I am like that on TV. That is who I am like that. But you've got to have an alter ego as well.
This is what I'm saying. And when you're working so hard and you're doing your thing, and let's be real, you are, we champion you, we love you, because definitely for many, you are one of the first Black children's presenter, representing, where lots of little girls could put on CBBS and see their self, and ITV, and see their self, and see a beautiful Black woman just doing a great job. And it's really nice to know that has been acknowledged by these companies, by the channels, and by everybody else. So I just want to say thank you, and how much we appreciate you. So that's right, girl. We're supposed to let our hair down sometime when the camera's not on.
That's so nice. Because sometimes, you know what, Judi? Sometimes I think I'm rubbish at my job. I haven't been that successful. Yeah. Especially, because it's hard, this business. Being in TV is hard, you know what I mean? No, but, when you just have time to just think, oh, I could have done more, or helped more people, and just be, but sometimes you have those moments, do you know what I mean? And I think people think when you're on TV, everything's rosy, and as we're finding out more and more, it ain't rosy.
Okay, it's not all rosy, it's still a job.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
We're grateful to be doing something that we're passionate about, but yeah, it's not like people just think, oh, that's it, you're on TV and that's it. There's still a process to it, and there's still things that you have to advocate for, other people advocate for you, and it's not, it's not as definitely me being in it now, I see from us.
But then, Judi, for someone like me as well, it helps me to see you doing well, and do you know what I mean? That gives me yes, come on, we can do this. Do you know what I mean? So you got to take props as well for what you do. I'm looking at you interviewing this MJ, and I'm like, she's good, man. She needs to be doing some more things. What can we get her on? That's how my mind's thinking. I'm like, what can we get her on? Do you know what I mean?
What can we get on together?
Han, I'll have to step up my comedy game, because you're funny, yeah.
I'm super funny.
What is going on?
Oh.
What is going on? What is going on? What is this now foolishness between you two? You two on the same TV show. Can you even imagine? Can you imagine?
Listen, let me tell you something. BAFTAs, we said BAFTAs, yeah? You can be on it.
Definitely.
You can be on it.
Exactly. Stop hating.
Yeah, listen, I'm loving it. It'd be amazing, the two of you. It'd be amazing. Shall I go? Am I in your space?
What? This is my time. This is my time with my...
Can I ask you, Michael, as a husband, because there's single people in here, what advice would you give to people who are desperately on their knees, praying all night long for a man? What advice would you give?
Well, let me tell you, I had to be patient. I had to be patient myself. So you got to remember that I met Angelica back in 2000, but we didn't get together as a couple. We didn't get together as a couple for 8 years.
Whoa!
We got on initially just as friends, and we worked together. Then I went my separate ways. She went her separate ways. We saw separate people. Then we came back together. Pure coincidence, came back together in 2008, and that's when it all started from there.
So,
and
so in 2000,
I was just gonna say,
did you fancy her? Did you like?
Yeah, 100%. Yes, yes.
Of course.
I mean, what is not to fancy? Do you know what I mean? She was amazing. You know, when I started children's TV, I was just like this like medium-sized Afro coloured T-shirt wearing boy on children's telly. Then in comes Angelica in her Adidas tracksuit, all cool, all relaxed,
beautiful,
laid back. Yeah, right. And she has a smile that lights up a room. She's got such an amazing smile. So I fell in love with her straight away. I mean, she took some convincing, don't get me wrong.
Angelica, I've got to tell you, one guy that I used to date back in the days, like, I'm talking about maybe 10 years, no, a bit longer than that, maybe about 15 years ago. He was obsessed with you and Petra, who was on Hollyoaks. Oh, my days. This was a big man, you know. But then if he saw you, see that Angelica, yeah, just a little cheek. Oh, every day I was like, I think I've got Angelica cheek. I'm sure I've got
this man. Have you still got his number just in case?
No.
What?
Back up line. Back up
Wow.
Where was you?
Wow.
Where was you at first date?
Well, I took you to the cinema, the very first thing we did.
Yeah, cinema.
And I was a good boy. I was polite, kept my hands to myself, and dropped her off at the door at the end of the night.
At the doorstop.
At the doorstop.
At the bus stop.
Shut up.
At the bus stop.
Shut up, man. Wasn't that? I dropped her. No, I took her home. I was good. I took her home. I walked her to her door. Did we kiss then?
No.
No. Why not? Man, you were tight.
That's why you liked it.
But no, so yeah, I do remember the first day. It was wicked. It was amazing.
So from the first day, did you know, like, this might get into something? When did you realize, like, this is going to be a relationship? And who took the action to say, you know what, I want this to be a relationship?
Do you know what? I like I said, I fell for her straight away. So I was all up for a relationship. Let's go. But I knew it wasn't. You know what I mean? I knew that the timing wasn't quite there. I knew that I had some growing to do, actually, to be honest with you. I had some maturing to do. I just needed to be in a different place, I think. So I would have loved it to happen then, but it didn't happen then. But it was brilliant that it didn't happen.
Did you pay? Someone's asking because
yes.
about paying. Yeah.
Yeah, I did pay.
How, Angelica, how did he propose? How did he propose?
In New York, we were going to New York, and we went to a midnight mass, and you did it at midnight in one of the pews on Broadway. It was what's the church called again?
Oh, we've got a picture of it on the wall.
Yeah, but it's a church on Broadway.
Yeah. Well, to be honest with you, we were a little bit drunk. We'd had a few cocktails and stuff, haven't we?
Yeah.
But the plan it didn't go quite to plan. I was going to do it in the restaurant, but the restaurant was it's like in New York. Everyone wants all the top restaurants, so we sat in tables really cramped up. So it was like I was asking the woman next to me to marry me. So it was almost on my lap. So I had to sort of delay it, and then just seem the right time. But boy, I was carrying that ring around all day in New York, sweating. But it was amazing. It was amazing.
She said yes.
She did. She said yes, and and it was awesome. And then we got married the following year.
So you didn't wait, because this is the thing. We don't like this. Get engaged and then you're engaged for 7 years. People want to, get engaged and get married.
Get on with it. Just get on with it. Yeah, we did.
Do you know what, Judi? We eloped.
I would love to elope. I've always said I'd love to elope, and especially now at this age, I'd love to elope, because I think really and truly it's going to be me and my husband. Is that everybody else involved? Why did you decide to elope?
Because do you know what? It's just cheaper. It's cheaper. We were just like, didn't want to spend money, and then all the like family members were going.
There was some family issues.
Family going, we want this person coming, we want that person coming, we want this person coming.
It got awkward, didn't it? It got awkward, and so we just sat down and we were like, look, if we could just for a moment do what we wanted to do, forget everyone just for the moment, what would it be? And we said, well, look, we love New York. We've been going to New York once a year. If we went to New York and got married there, that would be amazing. And do you know what? We just did it. I just went and started booking stuff, researching stuff.
We just did it.
And we just did it.
And his suit cost more than my dress.
Actually, that is true. That is true, but
because that's the truth.
Yeah, but that's the dress you liked. What can I do? Listen, after the amount I spent on the ring, you're lucky you get any dress left. I'm telling you.
He wanted to walk down naked with just the ring. So,
Yeah.
so what would you say now to Singertons? I know you said about be patient. Angelica, what would you say to Singertons? I would like to elope, just in case my husband is watching, my future husband. I just want to let you know with my nails and ting, I would like to elope, okay? I would like...
Also, what is good is then you can have a big party. We just had a big party when we came back.
Exactly.
It was the best. I just danced all night. I was just brilliant. But what would I give advice? Don't rush anything.
Yeah.
Don't be desperate, or there was always somebody for you. But sometimes it takes a bit longer. But then who cares? As long as you find the right person, rather wait than marry someone you sort of half like, and then you end up splitting up.
Yeah.
It's so true. Instead of just rushing, settling, and just you pick till you pick shit. Just be easy.
We're not business.
I'll tell you what's good as well. What's good as well is trying to find someone, if you can, who compliments you, or you complement each other. So Angelica, for example, Angelica is very vigilant. She's very direct. She knows what she wants. She likes the things to be a certain way. Whereas I'm a little bit like all over the place and perhaps not focused as much as I should be. But together, that works.
Are you recording this, Judi? Because I just need to hear that again, over and over again.
Yes. It's going to be recorded.
Just send me that little section. That little section.
Thank you.
Well, I hear you, because you're both in the entertainment, and I hear you about having that kind of balance, isn't it? And having someone that can nurture you as much as you nurture them. It's really important.
Yeah.
Well, it seems to work because we're talking, 10 years in the game. How old are your children? You've got one or two?
Yeah, we've got two.
They're both under 10, and they're just little people. But Michael's not in the business anymore. He's a teacher now.
I'm teaching now. I do a little bit on the side, but I'm teaching now mostly. Yeah, I sort of teach. So I've got a year 4 teacher at a primary school, which is just immense.
So
brilliant.
Was you one of the key workers throughout the pandemic?
I was teaching them, so I was so they could sort of.
I can tell you are a lovely, absolutely lovely teacher. You're one of those teachers the kids wants to have, like, I want to have sir next year. You're one of those teachers. And it's fantastic. Do you prefer teaching than entertainment?
Do you know what? It's a very different beast, I think, in many ways. So what I love about teaching is that you genuinely get something back. And so if you put in the hard work, you get to see the results of it. And if you work hard and people recognize that, which I think often in our business, that isn't always the case. You can work really hard and actually not get where you would like to be or think you should be.
Yes.
And you would know that, I'm sure yourself. You work hard, and yet sometimes people don't recognize that or don't value you in that way. And so in teaching, it's
not what they want for now. Do you get what I mean? It doesn't even go by talent. It goes for what they're looking to put in that slot.
That's right. That's absolutely true. Yeah. And you're always at someone else.
People say you're amazing, Michael. You're amazing, Michael. Beautiful couple. You guys are inspiring us. People saying, it's fantastic, and it's been great. It's really nice to see. We've seen 2 amazing couples on today.
God bless you. Listen, I'm gonna leave you 2 girls to it. But Judi, take care. Lovely chatting to you. I'm gonna leave you with Angelica. I'm gonna head back.
Hopefully see you guys soon.
Yes, I hope so.
You gotta come over. Listen, man. Now that you're on MasterChef, I hope you've won that team.
I'm in the semi-finals.
I know that you are.
I'm in the semi-finals. So we have to watch it. I think it will be back on next week.
I know, it's back because I'm on it on Friday.
What did you win?
2017.
So we're waiting for the cooking show, the books, and all the rest of it.
Listen, before that comes, you're cooking for me.
No problem.
Don't be telling me about all this thing. I just want a plate of food cooked by you.
Do you know what we're going to do? Because we've been locked down in quarantine, still going to work with masks and the picnic and all the rest of it. We're going to go and have some cocktails and ting and
Oh
ting.
my gosh. Yes, let's do that.
Anyway, we'll talk after, because I was going to ask where you are, but we don't need all of your business out there. We will talk
Do you know
after.
what I mean? I got to keep something private.
Yeah, I'll message you after and we'll have a chit chat.
Message me, sis. Message me, man. Message me, man.
Sis,
listen,
so much love.
Amazing. This is amazing. Your thing is amazing.
Oh,
this little, it's so good.
Let's get our screenshot.
Oh my gosh. Someone's saying, someone's saying that we should cook. Do you know what we should do? We should do something where we like say we'll go to someone's house and cook. We'll do it for charity or something. And we cook. We do that, and we go to someone's house and we cook and something.
You know what? I've just had something come up in my. We gotta talk.
We gotta talk. Okay. Offline. Offline.
Babe, I've just had the best. You know, like I can't wait for 11 o'clock to come so I can message you. I know it's gonna be like, but I can't wait because I just had the best idea ever. Okay, let's do this.
On it,
babe.
Right, let me get off.
And the family, and I will speak to you after.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, and thank you everyone for staying and listening to my silly chat.
No, it's not silly. Love you, babes.
Bye.
Bye. Isn't she just amazing? I mean, what a night already. Now it's time for you guys to pop out. Oh shit, you're gonna see all my, I've got shorts on. I've got pom-pom shorts. I've got pom-pom shorts. Every time I play music, it gets taken down. So someone told me I need to talk through it. I want to play. I need to, you know. Okay, all right, let's go. This is my song. Who is ready to come and tell us about your best dates and you're single? We want to hear from you. Listen, we're finishing at 11 o'clock. I'm on loose stream with tomorrow, okay? And nails are done, but I've got to make sure everything else. Okay? Hey. Is there nobody that can love you like that best date? I don't know. But you got to be single. We just want to hear your best date. The freakiest date. You know what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. Okay, people. So if you just looked on this quarantine date nights, and we're talking about best dates and. Hello, my darling. We haven't seen you for a little while. How are you, gorgeous girl?
I'm good, thank you. And you?
I'm good. Are you still single?
I am indeed. Yes, yes. I've been enjoying your, the chats that you had with these guys. Just fantastic.
It's amazing, isn't it?
My God, the guy, MJ, and the couple before, and this couple now, just great, really.
So have you been on any dates since lockdown has lifted?
Yes, but nothing special. No.
What would they say? What, you're not feeling them? What happened?
No. When you talk to somebody and you know that it's gonna be just a friendship.
But how did they approach you? Did they approach you through this or somewhere else, online?
Yeah, no, it was online. It was online dating. We met for drinks, but the chat was nice, but it was just like friendship vibe.
Was he clean? Because I know last time
I didn't go that far, so I don't know. I don't know. I didn't go that far. To be honest, I'm so shocked that it will take me a while before I go to that, to that stage. No,
you've come back and you're just still as stunning as ever.
Thank you, Judi. Thank you.
The company that I spoke to about you, I don't know if they've contacted you yet, but I'm gonna have to go back to them again. You are so stunning. It's almost distracting.
Really?
You're beautiful.
Thank you, Judi.
I don't know why you're gonna have man, girl, dog, sheep, and cockroach, everything slide into your DMs.
Well, Judi, you know the last chat we had?
Yeah.
I think that the way I spoke, the people that were messaging me after were just like, no, you know, just no.
No.
You know, no, like, because if you talk a lot about hygiene, then people think you're just going for the physical, you know. So, so the messages were like, hey, my name is this, I'm clean, you know. I was like, do you have any other qualities? No, it wasn't okay, you know. Like, hey, I'm clean, you know, I shower a lot, you know, what are you saying? And I thought that maybe I should introduce myself in a different way, so I attract different vibe.
Well, you tell them now what you're looking for.
Okay, yes, I won't talk about the hygiene part.
And where you're from, you tell them.
Communication, please, you know. So if you go into the physical, you know, stage straight away, you are going to, you know, to lose my attention.
Yeah, yeah. Most
so
definitely.
Something interesting, I think. Like, I spoke about hygiene because I thought in that, you know, in that chat was always putting me off.
Yeah.
But it's not the only thing that I'm looking for. I think everyone, in theory, should be clean. I shouldn't even be.
It should be the basics. Sharifa, we're coming to you after. It should be the basics, shouldn't it?
Well, no, I mean, yes, but I think because we were talking, I mean, I was talking mainly about that, I attracted the wrong people. So
what kind of guy are you looking for? Like, what's your, what, we know you want what qualities, but age, background, what kind of guy?
Judy, I think somebody that has good communication skills, that makes you feel special, it doesn't push you, there's no expecting anything. Like, even the topic of you were talking earlier about who pays, who doesn't pay. It's good that the guy pays, but don't expect, don't offer the drinks or the dinner or the day out because with the intention of you're expecting something in return. That is not okay, you know.
Yes, that is very true. Don't offer out and think that you're gonna pay. You know, they're acting like them buying you a drink is definitely the key to the coochie. It's just not necessarily that. It's just get to know me. No, so on lockdown, you need a key, a bolt. You need to be able to cut the lock, saw through to get to the
yes, like if I'm taking you out, yes, I think obviously I'm pro gender roles. I think it's nice that the guy makes the woman feel special. I think that the guy, the man pays. However, I'm happy to pay my part, but if I don't pay, I don't want to feel like that I have to give something in return, or the expectations, all that puts you off. That's not okay.
Everyone's asking where you're from. You're from Italy, isn't it?
I am Italian Somalian, so I was born and raised in Italy, so I'm Italian, nationality, and heritage from Somalia.
This woman is so stunning, I swear to God. When you get that contract, I need you to tell these people that Judi Love saw me first. God damn it. I swear to God, if there's anything I'm going to do, I got to get you some contacts. This is ridiculous. So it's about the communication. It's about, you know, someone that is mature in their self. Is there a particular look that you're attracted to, or are you open to all looks?
I am into healthy lifestyle, you know, so I like a healthy lifestyle, which doesn't mean I don't, not like physically, I don't have like, not judging about the shape. I'm talking about somebody that cares about what they are eating and how they're spending their day. You know, it's all about loving yourself, I think. So for me, that is important.
Because it means that you have a better quality of life. The thing is, you're going to have a relationship with somebody. You want to have that quality of life with them, not necessarily a quality of life that's not great. So it is important to think about what they are, how they do treat themselves.
Yes, that's the thing, yes. even in that topic, you know, you have to be careful because you might find somebody that is a bit too obsessed with that, and then they expect to be in a certain way. Or remember going out with somebody and he said, "Oh, if you know, if you he made me." Well, it was a while ago, but this person, for example, was a bit too obsessed. Like you have you don't have like I would like somebody with a good balance, not obsessed with yourself, just being healthy. I think is it shows that you're not selfish, like you care about yourself and you care about how you present yourself with the public. You know, I think it's important to be healthy. But apart from that, just somebody doesn't push you, just somebody that is good communication. I don't think I'm asking for much.
No. And what age? What age? How old are you? 33. How old are you?
Yes, 30, 33 this year, 32.
32. And you've got no children?
No.
No. So you want someone who's got no children as well?
No, to be honest, I'm not judgmental on that. I used to say no. I don't want a single dad, for example. Like, you know, many years ago, I used to say no. If a guy has children, no, I don't want that. I used to be like that. But now I think I'm more mature. So I don't, as long as he's a good dad, you know, I've met people who are actually nice men and nice dads with their children. You know, you can be a single dad, and where is the point to judge them? So I'm not judgmental on that. As long as they are good dads, you know, like children, you know, so that's okay for me. It's not a problem. So it's okay. It's age.
Wait, who said there's a spider? I'm not able. Where? You know I don't do spiders.
There is a spider.
Who said there's a spider? I don't do spiders. Who said there's a spider? I don't do spiders. Let me put my foot up. Bella! Bella!
I'm good. I need to shout out Shelly because she made me watch all your videos.
Shout out Shelly.
Yeah, Sister Shelly. She was like, Lewis, you need to make sure you're watching her videos. I was like, okay. And now I watch you all the time.
Shelly knows what she's talking about. Are you single?
I am.
Are you looking for a man, a woman, a they?
So I'm looking for like a man.
Okay, baby. And how long have you been single for?
Like 2 years.
You're doing better than some of us.
And yeah, no, I can't complain. But it's not been too bad being like single. It's been quite nice.
What kind of guy are you looking for?
I mean, can't be too picky, but no. Well, there's not too many people in my ends, like Kent sort of area.
Hold on, how old are you?
Oh, 19.
19, you are quite young. Did you see Nathan from last week?
Nathan, no, I think I missed that one. How old was he?
I think he was like 23. He was kind of cute.
Well, I was 20 in October.
You turned
20 in October.
That's not too bad. Have a look and see if you like Nathan. Have you got a physical type or you just?
Well, I usually go for like people older. I want someone a bit more like settled. I feel like I'm someone that don't want people that's quite like young-minded, very like dipsy. Like I want someone that can just look after me as well. You know. And I know it's silly to say that quite young, but yeah. I don't know. This is the problem. I don't know what I want. Like as a person.
You're only 19, baby. Enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
Relax.
Shelly always says that to me. She's like, just enjoy it as it is now.
And relax, babes.
Yeah.
If in the comments, relax, take it easy, get to know yourself. 19, who you are now and who you will be in, some years. It's going to be completely different. So just relax, babes. Relax, get to know yourself, and just be easy.
Yeah.
Okay, baby.
Yeah.
Have fun, but be safe.
Yeah, no, of course, no. I'm not into all of that stuff.
Wayne's nice. You need to go and look at the videos. There's Wayne. There's Nate. There was quite a few.
So can you watch them on YouTube?
Yes.
Okay, because no one told me about this.
You can watch them on YouTube as well. You don't sound like you're from Kent, babes.
Do I know? Where do I sound like I'm from?
South London. You got a little Caribbean. Can I watch this on YouTube?
It's probably Shelly because I watch that all the time. Oh, jeez. No, it's hard because there's literally no like. There's people down here, but like it's a very straight area. Like I'll go clubbing and like people will be there and it's all like straight. It's like straight clubs. There's no gay bars down here. It's just like you can't even meet anyone on that out.
That's the thing. You need to still have some kind of friendships with people that are from the gay community, or friends that, if you not got friends that are gay as well and you're not going out and having a good time going out.
Well, I've got like one. He's a drag queen.
Okay.
Yeah, London Victoria, shout out. Can we give an all shout out today?
I love it.
Not even getting any commission from it either. No, I'm joking.
Me neither.
Trust me. No. No, well, I went to London and oh my god, it was the best night out ever. Like central London. It was so good. Like so many different people, so much culture. Like I just feel like maybe I need to be in London a bit more.
Maybe you do, babes. And Shelly sounds fantastic. Shelly sounds like she just loves you up and protects you and looks after you.
Yeah. She's like my house mother.
She's your house mother.
On the show.
Is she your house mother?
Well, I like to think of her as that, yeah. Her and Michelle.
That that is so sweet. I only just learned about house mother through Pose.
Yeah, yes. Pose is so
I think I'd like to
educational.
be someone's house mother.
Yeah, you should. You need to adopt little children. When they come on here, be like, can I adopt you?
I feel like I'd be a great house mother, you know.
I feel like you would, like, nurture them.
Yeah.
You should.
Do you want to explain what a house mother is?
Well, like, a house mother is basically someone that, like, takes you under their wing. It used to mean, like, you would actually move in with them. So, like,
Okay, that's really fun.
a lot of, back in the day, a lot of, like, LGBTQ people, when their parents would, like, disown them, they would look for, like, a house mother or house father, and then you would move in with them.
Well, I feel like I can be a house mother over the line. I don't have no more space. But when I think about a young 17, 18, 16-year-old or, you know, 20-year-old that's completely been disowned by their family, you just think,
Yeah.
Dances. So I'm so glad that you have Shelly.
Yeah.
Is she a Shelly Ann? Is she Jamaican?
Yeah, she is. Shelly Ann Martin. Sister.
I knew she would. When you said Shelly, I said,
yeah, well, she's single. I need to get her on this because she's very beautiful as well.
Look, we've got someone here saying, Uptown D said, who wants to be my house mother? Oh, that is so. Listen, guys, just know that, you know, whoever you are, wherever you are, wherever you're from, there is people out there that will just love you for you, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm so glad that you've got Shelly. And tell Shelly and Miss Effa come on here so we can speak to her, yeah? So just enjoy the ride. If there's anyone out there that's young like you and want to slide in your DMs, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
No old tough man, please, sliding in this young boy's DMs.
No.
Shelly Ann will come for you.
Yeah, she come right up in there.
Thank you, Louis. Thank you, babe.
Thank you. Keep doing you. You're doing amazing.
I will, babe. And you, thank you, babe. You too. Love you too. Bye. I learned about House Mother through Pose. I love that. You know what? I think I might watch that tonight. I think there's a second season. Yes. Okay, one more. I'll see if there's a man. There's no men. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, but that's it. Oh, this person said, oh, Judi, you look lovely, but you didn't request me. So now have a female. And we're done. One man for the... No, I shouldn't say that.
Hi, Judi.
Hi. I saw you say you look cute, Judi, but you didn't request me.
I didn't think you was going to see it.
Of course, my eyes.
Hi, Judi.
Hi, my dad. Are you both single?
Yes.
Really? You're like, yes. How long have you been single for? How long have you been single for?
Forever, Judi. Forever.
Let's not go there, girl. And your sister in right there?
4
years now.
What are you looking for, girls?
Wow. You go first.
Someone who's just honest.
Yes.
Like, I find a lot of guys put this portrayal up. They say everything they think you want to hear.
Yeah.
And then you find out who they really are a few months down the line. And it's just like, no, just if you be honest, then it's my choice to decide whether I want to be with you or not. Don't take that choice away from me. Like, yeah.
I think we need to listen to what Malcolm said, MJ said. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's about making sure you see whether they're consistent and the things that they're saying to you and how they act around you and things like that will always give you a bit more sign and stop you from giving yourself too much beforehand. What was the situation with the last partner you was with?
Well, I was engaged. And
what's going on tonight?
I don't know. But I found out that, there was a lot of stuff in the background. Like, he had a whole nother girlfriend. And then there was another girl. When we found out about each other, then he disappeared for the night to find out he went to another girl. And it's just like,
and how long was you with him for? That's a whole entanglement.
All
An
together.
entanglement with August.
Right, in July.
We was together about 2 years altogether, but we got engaged really quickly, which obviously was dumb. But we'd known each other since we were young, so we've got mutual friends, but we kind of rushed into the whole relationship thing, and yeah, I won't do that again. So now it's been 4 years because I just don't trust anyone anymore.
Yeah.
Well, that you're gonna have to work on the trust bit, because remember what Malcolm was saying, we will bring that into the next relationship.
Yeah.
But I can understand if you've gone through something like that. Do you get what I mean? It takes a bit of time.
Mm-hmm.
We got to look at the patterns of the behaviors of these new men. And yourself, Queen, what happened in your last relationship?
Wow. I've kind of similar, like I've got trust issues as well. Like I have issues with people's true intentions. So I think that holds me back a lot.
Because you start to think, why, what's going on? Why are you here? That might be a confidence thing, because it's almost like saying, why do you like me? Why?
Oh, no, I'm confident.
Oh,
be wrong. But I just think, I don't know, same kind of thing, like with the consistency thing and not being truthful and things like that. And I'm just a bit, I don't know, wary.
What are you looking for now?
Somebody who wants to go on dates, because I can't be dealing with these foolish, I'll come to your house, you come to my house. Like, no, let's go out.
What is that?
I don't know.
There's a difference between I'm inviting you over and I'm cooking for you, and you can tell they're really making an effort and engaging, stimulating conversation. You can see from their homes, well looked after, they're well looked after. There's a difference with that and preparing for you. But when you come into the yard and they're on their way, like, babes, could you stop off at the chicken and chip shop?
We're not interested in that.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, pick me up a Guinness, like a Guinness. Not even like, get a bottle of what, like, all right, I'll get some wine in it, but a Guinness. No. That's not gonna work, is it? So someone that wants to go out on dates, court you. Do you mind if have you two got children?
She has, I haven't.
Okay. And what's the ages, ladies?
I'm 32.
I'm just turned 35. My birthday was Monday. Sorry.
Happy birthday. You're not looking young. So you want guys around the same age, yeah?
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't mind if they've got kids either.
I was going to say, do you mind if they've got kids?
No, I love children.
Do you want children?
Yeah.
Okay, so he better be drinking the Guinness. And eating the okra. Yeah.
Yes.
And yourself, sweetheart. What's your name? So I know who.
Sorry, I'm April.
April. And you're?
Samantha.
Okay. So April, you don't mind a guy with kids around the same age, 30 to 40, maybe?
Yeah, like anywhere between like my age and probably 45, I'd say.
She likes them older.
Oh, she likes them older. You like a little greyback. With a little experience in his back. Okay. And yourself, Samantha?
I would say I'm talking to someone at the moment. He's 28.
You go, girl. What's he saying?
It's like really, really early, but he seems really nice. So
would he mind that you're on quarantine date nights?
I don't care. We're not official.
I hear you, girl. You still got to do you. Okay, so if there's any guys out there, this is the last few minutes for me to show off my nails. If there's any guys out there that feel like they want to slide in your DMs, is that okay?
Like, you chubby guy, like I like chubby guys.
You like chubby guys? You want to suck
many
on some tillies? You want to suck on some tillies?
That's not what I said, Judi.
You like chubby guys, yeah?
Yeah.
What is it you like about chubby guys?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't even tell you. I couldn't tell you, but I just find them very attractive. I prefer chub over muscles. Yeah. Like,
and when you say chub, do you mean a little bit of belly? Would you like?
Yeah, like I like a big belly. I don't mind a bit of muscle on the arms, but I would prefer belly over six pack any day.
Yeah. Same.
You would prefer a belly over a six pack?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When did you realise this is what you liked, Rita?
From when, like, late teens, probably.
And when you say belly, what we working with here? Are we a belly? Rick Ross, someone said, or
someone said Rick Ross.
See, I tried a Rick Ross, and it's a lot of work. Like, I'm not flexible like that. It's a lot to stretch over. So maybe like a little bit smaller than that.
See, I don't necessarily like, because I'm not muscled up. So a big man who'd be big like me, the only thing I say would be difficult, you know, in move. Like, I'm moving my belly, he's moving his belly, you know, that's that bit. But I like a man who's like, he doesn't look like perfectly toned. He just looks like if he needed to lift a brick, if I needed it, he could lift it. You know, he's not going to the gym every day. Little hair on the chest, a little, you know, a little. Sorry, I just went off in my own world. Not too much hair, just little, you know, that little like manly kind of like, you know. But they don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Who said Judi too? Oh, I thought you said fanny flat. I was like, what? Yeah. So you like a nice little meaty man, and I suppose a meaty man, when he gives you a little hug, it feels. April, don't leave me hanging, April. It's gone. We can't hear you.
Yeah, it's not like, I love a good cuddle.
Oh, yeah, it froze.
We
can hear you now.
So April, a little chubby man can give you a nice little squeeze, little hug, because you seem petite anyway.
You trying to say I'm not Judi?
No, no, she was standing up, wasn't she? And she looked kind of short.
I'm only joking.
What, and yourself, Samantha, what are you looking for, Samantha? It's cutting out. Ladies, it's breaking up. What's going on? Hello?
Ooh, can you hear me?
Hello?
Oh, Judi, it's gone.
I'm still here. Hello? Yes. Are we back?
Yes.
Are we back?
Yeah.
Samantha, what kind of, do you like, have you got a fetish as well?
Fetish? I don't have a fetish. I don't want anyone too skinny either, because I'm a plump girl.
But the skinny guys are good for, like, they fit in the right spaces, not too skinny. Yeah. I don't like the too skinny, because it makes you just feel like, no, you want to feel like if something kicked off, they could at least be like, babes, get in the car. Not like, babes, no.
I do security though, so I can look after myself.
So you can look after yourself.
I do doors.
Your phone is cutting up really bad. Is it okay for people to slide in your DMs? Is it alright if you get a slide in your DMs?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Minutes. Okay, we'll be back next week Thursday for quarantine date nights. I don't know, send your dilemmas and ting, and enjoy. See you tomorrow live on Loose Women.